Good evening, everyone. Today is Monday, August 11th, 2025. Your date for Tuesday the 12th. All right, let's go. Well, as far as official setups, this one initially caught my eye. It's got a few issues, as we'll take a look at it in just 1 second. It's also a Chinese stock, just be warned there. Not that I won't go for Chinese stocks, but if they have a few other issues, then I take that into consideration. Obviously, okay day overall in the portfolio. Unfortunately, VG stopping now. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Bump your stop on KTOS. I'm letting other ones like TFPM open up a little bit. In fact, we'll take a look at the portfolio right now. TFPM brand new highs there. If it keeps banging on new highs, we'll obviously continue to tighten up. KGC new highs also. Same thing goes for it. KTOS a little higher in the day, better than the poke and the eye. So we'll cinch stop up a little on that one. BTM, kind of an opening gap reversal, bit of a bummer there. Speaking of bummers, VG continues to slide in here, so that one stopping out. Unfortunately, TGen down a little, but consolidating right off these high levels. Also being an IPO, especially close to new highs like that, looks like it still has potential. SLDP, Flatsville after trying to rally. Still looks pretty good longer term. Obviously quite volatile. Nice little bounce back in ABC. For those who took it. Let's take a look at the Landry list real quick. There's really not much to look at tonight. I really didn't see a whole lot of stocks. That doesn't mean it's into the world or anything. It just means that there's not a whole lot setting up at the moment. This one did catch my eye as a potential short. It's wide and loose and all over the place longer term, though. Also, I don't see any reason to start shorting just yet, at least. This maybe caught my eye. It's got a few little wide range bars, and it could be a little wide and loose at time. It's also, as I just said, a Chinese stock. So just kind of consider yourself warned on that when we might make it official, but I just thought I would show it to you to see what's happening. It's getting kind of whacked a little in after hours trading anyway. All right, let's take a look at the overall market and drill down a bit. First of all, S&P 500. So the P's tried to rally a little, but they came back in. So it's kind of one of those days where it just sort of chopped around, down 0.25% on the day. Not the end of the world, but it is stalling right around its prior highs, and I wouldn't get too excited just yet, though. For now, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt until maybe it breaks down, unless I should say it breaks down below that 30 EMA. But for now, it still looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ Composites tried to rally, but also came back in. Looks a little bit better than P's. At least it probed all-time highs today, but maybe it's just taking a little bit of a breather, so I wouldn't get too excited again about the indices just yet. Flatsville and IWM, it's sort of looking toppy again. You know me, I like to see it break out and not look back. Speaking of break it out, bam, pot stocks really took off today. I received a nice letter from one of you regarding TLRY, which was in the Landry list not that long ago, so thank you for that. Let me know when you guys take these and succeed with them. That it makes me feel good, because sometimes I feel like I'm all alone over here and I'm wondering what's happening. And the Facebook group is a great place for feedback, and I do get a lot of feedback there, but feel free to shoot me an email, especially when something good like that happens. Take a look at semiconductors. Tried to rally, came back in a little bit, bumping up against a little resistance at these old highs, but so far looking okay. You know me, again, as I preach, I'd like to see it clear those old highs decisively and not look back for a while. Cyber computing selling off a little bit, so there are some areas that are topping out in there, such as cybersecurity. That is. Sky computing, also another area that's stalling short of its prior resistance. So we'll avoid these areas for now, but so I wouldn't get too excited just yet, because a couple areas are losing steam or momentum, but we'll pay attention to it one day at a time. And financials be another one of those areas that recently kind of broke it down a little bit after trying to break out. So some of these areas, like I said, lagging a little, but not enough to get excited about just yet. Let's take a look at defense. Defense sold off a little bit, but recovered to close off its worst levels, just consolidating at high levels. So that still looks pretty darn good. Metals and mining down a little, but I did notice that lithium took off today. Rare earths, other rare earths such as uranium, are beginning to lose some steam. Bit of a topping formation there. Gold, the commodity, selling off fairly hard today, back down to the middle of its range, which is also the 30 EMA. Gold stocks, opening gap reversal there, looking pretty good. JNUG was an opening gap reversal play today. I talked about that in Facebook, so check that out if you want to learn how to trade those. I think that's pretty much it for tonight. A little mixed here and there. Overall, market kind of hanging in there. Still looks okay, but unit routine, take things one day at a time. Everybody have a fantastic night. We'll talk to you tomorrow, if not sooner. Thank you so much.